Hello guys, welcome back to another movie review. Today we are reviewing Cobweb. Yes, Cobweb is a new movie that has come out this month in September, and it is basically about this young kid who, I don't even know where the Cobweb stuff comes from. I guess like it's his sister, but basically the sister lives in the walls and is talking to the young boy through a wall. Now the boy doesn't have any friends in school. He doesn't have any, like, I don't want to say life, but like stuff going for him type of thing. You know, so he's a bit down in the dumps. His mum and dad are all a bit weird as well, and like the teacher goes to the house and there's this whole like storyline going on there with like the teacher just checking up on him and stuff. And yeah, you know, it finds its own, let's just say, it does find its own way forward and navigates its way through, but ultimately didn't like it. It's a new film, like I say, that's come out in the cinema, and it's a horror movie, but I would say it's more of a thriller than a horror. It's a thriller with horror elements. It is a very short film as well, at 88 minutes. And the movie itself is directed by Samuel Bowden. Now, Samuel Bowden is not well known. He's done something called, like, he's done some short movies as well as like a Batman animated thing, but nothing really to write home about. So this is kind of, you could say, like his first film, I guess. Now, the movie itself, you know, Peter is like listening in the walls, as I say, and his sister's there talking to him through his bedroom wall. And she is saying basically like, mum and dad can't be trusted and all this. Like, they put me here, they've locked me in this wall. And you are very much on her side because the parents do seem really, really freaky and weird. So you are kind of like, you know, yeah, well, of course. And I guess Peter then is kind of swayed to let her out. Now, once he lets her out, all hell breaks loose. And yeah, kind of, it's a tale of two halves, really. Like, I feel like the film at the beginning was really, really good, but as soon as like the end happened, it just went a bit nuts and a bit bonkers. And, you know, the sister kind of then possessed him. So that's kind of why, for my score anyways, I actually went with a 2.5 stars. Like, it was really good in some parts, but really, really bad and corny in other parts. So that's why I've kind of just gone straight in the middle. The whole beginning bit of the film where, you know, the boy was chatting to his sister and the sister was coercing him and all that was really, really good, really enticing. And you kind of wanted it to be the parents. You kind of wanted it to be true and stuff like that. But obviously things happen and we are where we are. I'm not going to say what actually happens because I don't do spoiler reviews. But it does go down a different route than where the beginning of the film started. Now, some people may prefer it the other way around, but I just thought like the beginning of it was done really, really well. It was set up to be a really good finale type of thing. But then they just decided not to do that. They just decided to go down a totally, completely different route. And, you know, basically then job was a good one type of thing, you know. It is what it is. Like, it's one of those films. I think the actual aesthetics of like Cobweb, let's just call it, was really, really weird. Like, there was like the spider elements, and it looked a bit stupid, like going up the ceilings and stuff like that. Obviously, it is all make-believe and stuff like that. It's not a real thing, but it took the element of realism from one aspect and then went crazy in another aspect. As I say, tale of two halves. It's very much that type of thing. It wasn't a bad film, and it's not like, I'm not disappointed that I saw it. It's not like one of the worst films of the year for me by any means, because, you know, it is a good film. You know, it was good. It had good moments in it, but it's not, you know, not at the top end of my list and stuff like that. So yeah, Cobweb, I gave a 2.5 star. I will say though, going to see all these like horror movies, like these short, small horror movies, is surprising me because like even like Talk to Me and stuff like that, like that's had quite a long run here, and I know a lot of people did go and see it and stuff here. And Cobweb as well, when I went to the cinema, it was quite busy, you know. Horror movies in general are like one of those genres that I find doesn't disappear from the cinema at all. Like, it's always going to be there. Whereas things like comedy, as I've said before on the channel, you know, back in the day, I used to go and see American Pies and all that. And those type of movies have gone now, really. Like, Netflix picked them up or something, so you don't really see them in the cinema. So yeah, it's a bit of a breath of fresh air, really, to go and see a new film, of course. But there it is, Cobweb, 2.5 star. I would recommend you check it out because you may actually like the ending. I didn't, hence my, you know, score. But you may, so it may be a 3-4 star movie for you. But for me, like I say, I just really enjoyed the beginning. I thought they like set it up really well. And 88 minutes is a great length of movie as well, just to chuck on something really easy. And yeah, so there it is, Cobweb, directed by Sam Bowden. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you seen Cobweb? Are you going to see it? Of course, please let me know down below. And thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.